Let the Bible Speak with your speaker, Brett Hickey.
Have you obeyed the gospel? Do you know how to obey the gospel? We learn that in a nutshell, the gospel is the death, burial, and resurrection of Christ. We find that in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, beginning with verse 1. We must obey the gospel. And the gospel is the death, burial, and resurrection. Then how do we obey the death, burial, and resurrection? How do we obey this form of the death, burial, and resurrection of Christ? He explains earlier in the same chapter, Romans chapter 6, verse 3 through 5. Or do you not know that as many of us as were baptized into Christ Jesus were baptized into His death? Therefore we were buried with Him through baptism into death, that just as Christ was raised from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in newness of life. For if we have been united together in the likeness of His death, certainly we also shall be in the likeness of His resurrection.